You're watching the most shocking and informative LRJTV News.
Hello, I'm LRJ from LRJTV News. I know my green screen look bad. The only reason it's still up because I haven't took it down yet. I will take it down this evening, thank you very much. This judge problem started many years ago. It started when they tried to push her out of office.
She's made headlines since Election Day 2010.
Even when she won, they suppressed the votes. She spent almost 2 years fighting for a recount to determine that she won that position.
A long court fight over uncounted votes. She was ultimately declared the winner last year. She scoffs at the implication by some that she is to blame for a heavy bill because of the drawn-out legal battle.
The judge ruled in my favor within weeks of the 2010 election. It was the appeals by Judge Williams and by the Board of Election that ran what probably was just a bill of a few $1,000s that ran it up into the millions. I didn't create that.
When you see videos of people on YouTube dogging this woman out, you've been well aware of what's going on. So let's not waste no more time. Let's go.
You don't believe that you committed a crime?
No, I did not commit a crime.
In 2010, Hunter became the first African-American elected to Hamilton County's juvenile court. 5 years ago, a jury convicted her of illegally helping her brother keep his job.
Crumbine said arguably the most important testimony involves Hunter's own brother. Stephen Hunter worked at the juvenile jail but was fired for punching an inmate. He testified that he received documents from his sister involving his own disciplinary hearing before it ever began.
The question is going to be, will the jury feel that that is a felony, or is this just her innocently helping her brother?
Time will soon tell in a trial entering its final days.
I'm getting rid of the green screen, thank you very much. Just keep watching. Jeez.
But Hunter says the charge, designed to prevent public officials from hiring loved ones, was wrong to begin with.
That's what this statute is designed to cover. I didn't do any of this.
Federal Judge Timothy Black, who was nominated to the court by President Obama, recently ruled Hunter's conviction was appropriate. Black cited, quote, strong evidence supporting the jury's verdict. It's evidence Hunter still disputes.
Because there is no evidence, because I didn't break any laws here.
Hunter told me the case against her seemed to be stacked from the start. She's convinced the jury selection process and the trial itself were rigged for two reasons.
It was political, and absolutely it was racially motivated.
But now, after waiting 2 years for Judge Black's ruling, Hunter could soon end up in a cell at the Hamilton County Justice Center.
Breaking now, the Hunter saga is back. The convicted juvenile court judge indicted again. This time accused of misusing a county credit card. It's just one count against the former Judge Tracie Hunter, but this one is for felony misuse of a county credit card. The indictment says the alleged misuse happened between November 4th and 20th of 2013 and was more than $1,000. This indictment comes as former Judge Hunter faces a retrial on felony counts that hung a jury last year.
They're claiming that the judge should have known she couldn't use a charge card for her court cost, but, you know, the defense may argue, well, maybe she probably thought it was okay.
Now, we took the new charge to legal expert Marty Pinellas just an hour ago, who says there is a technical term for this.
That's what it is. It's piling it on. I mean, shame on them. Whether you like the person or don't like the person, it's immaterial. If the prosecutor has a charge that he wishes to bring, or a series of charges, bring them. Let the person fight, defend, and then have finality.
Don't bring children in my courtroom shackled up. Don't suppress evidence from these children's attorney to give them a great defense. That's all she asked for.
In September 2012, 9 on Your Side applied to cover the North College Hill case. Judge Hunter allowed the coverage but imposed restrictions on naming the defendants, videotaping them above the waist, showing their parents in court, and taking any video of the lawyers without their permission.
A judge cannot do that under the law in Ohio without first having a hearing, hearing evidence, and making those findings that weigh the competing interests.
To bar WCPO personnel from Hunter's courtroom if the station didn't sign the order, even if the employees from WCPO were there without cameras or recording equipment.
So Hunter's felony conviction remains under review. The board says Hunter's name will not be on the ballot.
I'm actually being denied my right, as probably many other individuals in the state of Ohio, and that's probably going to open up my case another can of worms in the state of Ohio, that you can't just randomly and selectively decide who you're going to exclude from the voter polls.
I want to point out for the last several weeks, I have received at my home, not here in the courthouse, at my home, 45 postcards from people, some of them signed, a few, some of them with return addresses, a few, but most of them anonymous, obviously. But again, in complying with what I think is law, and so no other judge should go through what I've gone through with these Facebook postings by certain people and whatever, okay? I'm just going to put a couple of these on the record. 7 of them start off with, I am a registered voter, okay? What does that supposed to mean? What does that supposed to mean? What does that supposed to mean? Well, whatever. I'm a registered voter, and I believe all charges should be dropped against Judge Tracie Hunter. I'm a registered voter who stands and support Judge Tracie Hunter. Drop all charges against Ms. Hunter and exonerate her now. God bless America, Hamilton County taxpayer. And the last one I'll read. Honorable Judge Dinklager, boy, that is used. Perhaps perhaps do one good thing before you meet the Maker in the sky. Since you are a killer, maybe doing something right for points will help your eternal judgment. Exonerate Pastor Hunter and former Judge Tracie Hunter. I know you will not, but you will not be able to tell your white Jesus that you were not asked. Sincerely, Cincinnati taxpayer.
Your Honor, could I just be heard very, very briefly?
No.
On that?
Having said that, what are we doing here, Mr. Singleton?
I'm sorry, Judge. Tracie,
I gave her an opportunity to speak, and that was turned down. It's not being offered now. Please have a seat.
So you're denying my right as a defendant to address the court?
Ma'am, please have a seat.
I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Take her away.
Honestly thought that just with common sense that they would not impose that 6-month sentence, just by common sense. I thought that they would not want to disturb and bring so much confusion to this county.
I'm numb for my community. This is an attack not only on Judge Tracie Hunter, but on the people who really trusted her to sit in that seat.
In a letter to the court, Mayor John Cranley stated she had been punished enough. Quote, "It is in the best interests of the city that Ms. Hunter not be placed in prison," end quote. In the tense summer air now that she's been jailed, there is talk of repercussions, economic, broken trust, a shattering of confidence in the system.
Judge Hunter is a political prisoner. She's being held, and as long as she's in there, the city is going to pay a price. The county, the region is going to pay a price.
There you have it. She has lost her law license. She has lost her job as a judge. Her name has been scandalized. What do you think, America? Oh yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. Why? Because you be glad you did. I love you all. Peace.